first myth about Soleus push-ups is that you have to be super in shape to be able to do a Soleus push-up. Anybody can sit in a chair throughout the day and do this exercise. They can lift their heels up off the ground a few inches and lower back down. You're gonna be able to get that metabolic benefit whether you go to the gym every day, whether it's difficult for you to go to the gym once a month. Anybody can get a benefit from this exercise. And it's so powerful because if you sit in a chair, which most of us do for long periods of time throughout the day, and you're looking to be able to exercise, have a little bit of more exercise throughout the day where you're not so sedentary and you're not so, not moving at all throughout the day, this exercise is a great little tool for anybody to do where they can get a little bit of that metabolic boost throughout the day so that they can, experience a little bit of exercise in case they can't go for a walk at lunch, or in case they can't go to the gym, or in case they're looking for that extra metabolic boost after meals so that they can metabolize their blood sugar a little more efficiently. Or even if you're diabetic and you're looking for ways to help the blood sugar response throughout the day, this Soleus push-up exercise is beneficial for anybody, and anybody can use it. So it's such an accessible exercise. It's really powerful for anybody that anybody can use. And so far, if you're finding value from this content, consider dropping a like or checking out the link tree in the bio. And if you're looking for specific personalized questions for you for Soleus push-ups, consider booking a call with me. I'd be happy to jump on and help you out. The second myth about Soleus push-ups is that you have to do them all day for any sort of a benefit. So you don't have to do Soleus push-ups for like 16 hours a day. You don't have to do Soleus push-ups for 20 hours a day just to be able to get some sort of a blood sugar benefit. A lot of people think that you just have to do them all the time to be able to get some of that blood sugar benefit that you're looking for from the exercise. And it's just not true. You wanna be efficient with the time that you have. So do what you can with the time that you have. If you only have a couple hours to do Soleus push-ups, then you have a couple hours. If you only have 15 minutes to do Soleus push-ups, then you have 15 minutes. If 15 minutes of Soleus push-ups is better than no Soleus push-ups throughout the day, that's 15 minutes of metabolic benefit that you're getting that you wouldn't have gotten without doing them. So don't be intimidated by the fact that you think you have to do Soleus push-ups all the time in order to get any sort of a benefit. You can do Soleus push-ups for an hour throughout the day, especially for many of us. We're sitting at our desk for long periods of time, 8 hours a day, sitting, not doing any exercises, being relatively sedentary. So it's a great little exercise that you can incorporate throughout the day, and you can break it up in 10-minute intervals. You could do 10 minutes of Soleus push-ups and then take a 10-minute break, and then another 10 minutes, or you can do 15 minutes, or however you need to break it up throughout the day so that you feel like you can get consistent with the exercise. So you don't have to feel intimidated. You don't have to feel like you have to do all of these Soleus push-ups throughout the day to get the benefit. Be efficient with the time that you have. Do what you can with the time that you have. The next myth is that Soleus push-ups and seated calf raises are the exact same exercise. Now, they both have similarities with the exercises. They both look super similar. You're exercising the soleus muscle with both of the exercises, but they both have two distinct goals, two distinct different things that you're looking for the seated calf raise versus the Soleus push-up exercise. So the Soleus push-up exercise, you're gonna be doing more so throughout the day, especially if you're sitting, or if you're looking to get that blood sugar metabolic response. You're trying to get an exercise in throughout the day where you're getting that increased metabolic benefit, where you're not trying to be a sedentary throughout the day, sitting for 8 hours. You're able to get a little bit of that blood sugar response. That's the goal of the Soleus push-up exercise. The seated calf raise exercise is more of a strengthening exercise for this specific soleus muscle that runs right here along your calf. And it gets activated when we're sitting in this 90-degree angle. So takes out your gastrocnemius muscle, activates your soleus muscle, two different muscles that make up your calf muscle. And with the seated calf raise exercise, a lot of people like to go in the gym and strengthen their soleus muscle. So you can sit on one of those seated calf raise machines, and that has a little like area here where you can push up against a resistance of weight so that you can get that soleus muscle strengthening in. Or you can take some dumbbells, you can take a barbell, rest it on your thighs and your knees, and be able to get that resistance in against the soleus muscle just to be able to get that strengthening in. So for the seated calf raise exercise, more likely than not, you're looking for a soleus muscle strengthening benefit. For the Soleus push-up exercise, you're more so like looking at an exercise that doesn't have any resistance applied, but you're able to get a blood sugar response, blood glucose response that's going to help your metabolic rate throughout the day and allow you to be a little bit more efficient with your blood sugar regulation throughout the day. Now, I looked at this video. I go a little bit deeper too into regards to the differences between seated calf raises and Soleus push-ups, some of the things you need to look for, and check that video out. And I will see you over there. Have a great rest of the day.